Thanks.
Let's see. All right, welcome back to the Plight of Oob. I don't remember what session this is. 8? Are we on 8?
We are on
We're on
8.
session 8. So today, our Bernard is going to give us a recap of what happened last time. Go ahead. And
Okay. Yep. 2 weeks ago, we had our session 7. We had, gotten a couple of jobs to do, mostly dealing with the collection of different animal parts. Basically, beast hunting is kind of the mission of the day. But we were also trying to locate the secret meeting. We have like multiple jobs going on at the same time. So we're like, all right, we want to capture the secret meeting. There's a sconce involved. There's secret rooms, but we need to see if they're already there. So we're marking the back of the sconce so that we'll know if anyone's grabbed it with like chalk. I don't think that actually went anywhere, but we've got chalk on a sconce for what that's worth. Later on, we stopped at the market. I know we had to do a decent amount of shopping. We saw the blacksmith and the alchemist. Cedric tells us that Maik is gone at odd hours, usually at night, every Tuesday nights. We get kind of suspicious that he might be involved, I think, in some of this underground stuff. Alexander says he doesn't know of anyone who would use the underground tunnels. Yeah, he would say something like that. The alchemist asks for 5 lava ooze and 5 fire snake bodies for 50 gold. That seems like, pretty good deal. So we're going to do that. He gives us 5 vials for the lava oozes because we need to put them in containers or parts of them, right, for the sample taking. So we head out. It's not that far away. We just go find some lava pools and we will find them. And sure enough, we get out there. We've got our holy person blessing us. We engage and we smash those snakes like St. Patrick. We just dominated them. We collect the skins. And then some larger creatures start coming out. Some bug crab creatures are emerging from the ground to eat some bait. I think I had thrown out for them because I think we noticed something was wrong. We wanted to kind of, bait out any danger. So we do that and we fight them and we win. We collect the bodies and No Ghost fashions a shield from the large Kruthy body, just a normal shield, but it looks cool, much more badass than a normal wooden shield. We collect the teeth, at least 32 of them. So maybe a necklace coming in, who knows? And we take a little short rest, but we're not done. We're ready for more. We return this time to the area with lava pockets, and there are many lava oozes. So did I do that the wrong way? I don't know. So we collect the oozes. We return to the alchemist. He tells us and his son, who was the one who contracted us, that magma cubes are how we can make fireproof potion. So he gives us 50 gold. We thought maybe these things would give us some fire protection potion. Nope, it's actually magma cubes. So if we want to go get some fire protection potion, we now know what ingredient is needed for that. In the market, we locate the one who wanted the teeth. Technically, I think she wrote Kuthric teat, but I don't think it wanted its teat. I think it wanted its teeth. I could be wrong about that. So we sell those for 25 gold. We split the 75 gold 4 ways. The group heads back to the tavern to rest and return to the underground room with the chalked sconce, mind you. At the tavern, Red Ruin meets us to tell us what our nightly duties will be. Red Ruin, I believe, was the person with the Dragon Alliance who was on the ship with us. Is that correct? He was Red Ruin was the captain, had a kitty cat, turned out to be a red dragon. I think I'm summarizing that correctly just for some context. But we're also dealing with her on basically knighthood or becoming a sworn group of people to serve the dragon of this land. So it tells us what our nightly duties will be. It sounded like just doing what we're doing already, just basically doing jobs and taking care of the land and making sure that the will of the king is served and that we keep trying to exert the influence around. Don't betray them. I think that might have been a tenet. Bernard posts a notice for an intern to help us carry and fetch things. I figure we might be able to save on, I don't know, some travel time, or who knows, we just use a little friend. A lot of poor people around here. We return to the alley to go underground, and we're hiding at the back of the cavern waiting, I believe, for this secret meeting to happen, but we're not quite sure when it's going to happen. Does that seem about right?
Yeah, a few notes. Good recap. Go ahead and give yourself the inspiration, or if you want somebody else to have it.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. Red Ruin, if you had any more questions for her at the time that we didn't think about then, go ahead and make it now. She's going to kind of work as your liaison. She's one of the the generals for Neltharion directly. She wasn't the captain of the ship.
Neltharion.
There was a different captain.
Oh, okay.
It was just a passenger that was. They had a
Got
little
it.
plan to capture.
Well, it was a sting, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
Like a trap.
That's exactly what it was.
In reference to questions, I wouldn't mind a recap on nightly duties if there was anything important we need to keep in mind. I don't want to be disrespectful just because I don't remember what happened a couple of minutes ago in real world time. Is there anything important to take away from the nightly duties?
The main thing I wanted out of that is I remember telling you before that they were kind of relaxed about it because dragons live a long time, so kind of do what you need to do, but if you need to do other things, that's cool. That was more what I wanted you to get out of that second time was that no, do what the dragon wants you to do, and if you have time for other things, that's cool too, as long as it's advancing your cause, making you stronger to do the main thing. Basically, don't shirk your duties. And then there were some other benefits after you prove yourself that you'll find out more about once you get to that point.
Gotcha. It's like taking on a night job when you're in the military, right? As long as you get your special request shit signed and doesn't affect your duties, you can take on a night job.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
like your primary duty, and everything else is like additional duties. Yeah.
All right.
As far as the alchemists go, I didn't describe it very well at the time, I guess, but it was basically like the apprentice was like the master alchemist's son, and he offered you this money. You did the thing, and then begrudgingly, the dad was like, "He offered you how much? Okay, here you go. Thank you."
Yeah. Like, dude, you could have done that yourself. It wasn't even that hard of a job.
Right. Another thing I wanted to mention too was about the fire snakes. If you had wanted to try and use that homebrew feature, I would have allowed it.
I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah. Definitely ask, and we'll come up with it on the spot. You don't have to assume you can't do something.
All right, I got you.
Okay. I think that pretty much covers it. Any other questions, concerns, comments?
Is there any more context around this room and the people that are supposed to be meeting down here, other than nefarious underground things that are diverting the normal taxes of the city? I think that's basically what it was. It's just some underground trade deal going on, but we don't know much more than that.
If you remember right, it was the blacksmith, not Cedric. Cedric was the guy you came with, right? Alexander. Yep. Alexander the blacksmith. He has an apprentice, Mike, and apparently Mike is doing some underground trade that would go against the dragon's regulations and selling magic items to people who haven't earned the right to buy these magic items through ranking in the army.
Cool.
So,
all right, yeah, that makes sense.
Alexander's suspicious. Do with that as you will. Also, Cedric is wanting to take over that apprentice position.
Okay. So we actually don't necessarily need to do anything to these people. We're just fact-finding, right?
Yeah.
Cedric wants Alexander's position?
Cedric wants
Mike's
position as the apprentice.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. It's still a morally gray scenario at this point.
Yeah, so you guys ended up, you kind of tucked away back in the background of this underground little hovel or whatever, but several hours pass as you're waiting around for something interesting to happen. You're tossing a rock back and forth to each other trying to pass the time. So shortly after 9 p.m. here, you hear the noises of the boulder being moved out front and some chatting as somebody comes walking in. Oh yeah, it's time. We're here. Blah blah blah, etc. etc. Let's see. They start getting a little closer. The noises are getting louder, and then there's an abrupt halt as they're looking around their surroundings across the corner here. You hear whispering around the corner and go, somebody has sprung our trap. We should we should probably come back a different time. And then you hear the scuttling of footsteps.
I look around. You guys, like with leaning my head, like, should we go? We're just staring at me, dumbfounded. Stop! It was us. We have questions for you.
Oh, he didn't know we were going to expose ourselves. Okay. Yes, we have some very important questions for you.
Just look back. I'm not waiting in this cave for another 3 days.
Of course, as he kind of blocks the doorway to block view of anybody else in the room. It's like, what can I do for you? Me here alone by myself.
Yeah, I would. I guess with him blocking the door, I would encourage him into the other room. Go on. Let's make it so we can all see each other.
As these guys are kind of tiptoeing out, you see them come into full frame. It looks like a very noble-ish man. He's got very like shiny armor on, and another man with a staff and robes. They go, "Oh, we saw this man come down here, and we were investigating."
We know what you're here for. I overheard you guys. Of course
you do.
You weren't exactly subtle.
We work for the Crown's interests, but we are interested in hearing your side of the story before taking anyone into custody.
The road man doesn't really say anything the whole time. The nobler guy goes, "Hey, look, my name's Chad. How about
Chad?
Of course it is."
He takes out.
Chad.
Absolutely, that's the whole point. He takes out a little pouch. You can tell it's full of some currency, and goes, "How about we just say you guys didn't see us? How's that sound?"
I believe we have made an oath to. I would know his name.
Neltharion?
To Neltharion.
Did I mess that up so bad?
No, you're good.
It's like Ralpharion.
Of honor. And we will not just allow some, misdeeds to continue going on under his nose. We would like to know what you're doing and why you're doing it in secret.
He pulls out another pouch that's larger than the first pouch. He goes, "How about now?"
Man, you've got me checking my alignment all of a sudden. How much is in those bags?
Absolutely not. The honor of our oath to our crown is much more important than anything he could give us in that bag.
Think of all the good we could do fighting with better gear, though. They did say we could take on our own jobs if it would make us, better suited for serving the crown. I just say we hear the man out.
Let's have Bernard make a
perception.
perception.
I agree.
Persuasion?
Perception.
Perception, sure. That's a thing I have.
Very good. Yeah, so you could tell from that first smaller bag, it's probably about 20 gold pieces. The second larger bag, it sounds totally different, like a bag full of rocks. Oh, I lost it for a second. I was like, why is he saying, hold on 1 second? Sure, okay, go ahead.
So you've obviously enticed us, but my friend has a point. I think if you don't want to get on our bad side, you explain the business going on down here. With all of that coin at your side, perhaps we could even be partners in what's going on. But I've got to know what you're doing down here.
Goes right.
Nogus kind of turns around and looks at him. Lawful good and aligned to the dragon. I kind of like, I'm not going to take any money, bud.
No, yeah, totally.
That's how easy you're like.
This is a persuasion against. No, I'm not being true. I'm trying to get him to loosen up. If he thinks he's got friends, somebody, a potential business partner, they're going to be a lot more likely to maybe share information than just lawyering up. I'm not actually trying to. I know he's got rocks in his bag. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know he doesn't have money, but I'm flattering him with how much money he has anyway, saying, hey, with all of that, maybe there is something in it for us. What have you got to tell us? But I know
gems are rocks too, right? Might be worthwhile rocks.
Well, maybe I didn't interpret it that way because I'm not the smartest guy in the room. Anyway, I just asked the guy, do you share any more information with us? You can tell us in on your plan?
Goes, I understand. I see where this is headed. And he
Pulls out a third
starts
bag.
a much larger bag.
Full of cats.
He undoes like the top of the bag and like throws this bunches of rocks at the party. I rolled very low, but he tries to run away.
Okay, let's go get this guy.
I try and grapple him as an opportunity attack.
Fair enough. I'm going to try and use my movement 30
Go
feet.
ahead
just
and
to
do
get in front
that,
of him.
and then I'm going to step you back, actually. Go ahead and do
Sure.
a grapple check, and we will do initiative.
That's just a strength.
That sounds good.
Yeah, yours would be athletics.
Yeah.
Contested by my choosing of athletics or acrobatics. All right, yeah, he his very, very polished armor is really hard to get a grip on, and your fingers just kind of slide down the side of it as he slips around your fingers. Let's go into initiative.
Okay, can I too make an opportunity attack?
Yes, absolutely. He left your
I would also try to grapple him. We both lunge for him.
Yeah, go ahead.
You need a kiss?
This is how I do it. Sorry, I forgot how to do that for a second. Athletics, right?
Or acrobatics, your choice. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's for escaping. Yeah, it's athletics to grab one.
Did it roll? Yes.
Ooh, you actually.
So an 11.
All right.
Oh,
so
nice.
You're able to. Your hands are very sticky, and you pull them close.
I have claws.
We'll still
You're
get
not
into
going
initiative,
anywhere. We have
just in case we wanna
questions
go
for
it,
you.
but-
I'm pretty sure I told you we have questions for you. Now you best be sitting right down and answering them for us, or I've got some rope to tie you up and keep you here if I need.
They seem to work with you here. Go ahead and ask your questions.
I'll go and reposition myself closer to the door now.
Fair.
You're muted.
Can I drag him?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah, the
I
rogue
will
guy
slide past here.
The rogue guy looks almost like scared of what's happening. Like, oh, I'm too young for this.
So it's Alexander, right?
No,
I mean,
So this guy is
Malik.
You recognize
Malik.
Malik, and then
Mike.
the Chad man, and then this guy is unintroduced.
Gotcha.
Hey, oh, what's his name? I can't think of it now. All of a sudden.
Mike.
No. Our party member, June. Bellamy. Can Bellamy go to the door? No. This. Sorry, I should have pinged this door.
Yeah, so I can take him anywhere.
Yeah. Close the door. All right.
So, yeah,
Oh,
questions.
who's gonna ask the questions first?
I'm going to look over at Mr. Robe Guy and be like, what's your deal, bud? And that's what I'm going to say. What's your deal?
He said, "Hey, I'm hired hand to make sure everything is legitimate here. I don't actually do this type of work."
So you like a lawyer or a paralegal or something? Or are you like a mercenary?
I'm just a young wizard. I was here to make sure that magic is actually magic. You know, I make sure everything's legitimate. My name's Brad, by the way. How do you do?
Brad and Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad.
How much did they pay you?
Wizards can only cast with their spell book, right?
Yes. Yeah, and they can do.
I asked him to put a spell book on the ground in front of him. I want to effectively disarm him as best as I can.
Yeah, sure. As long as I get it back, it's very expensive.
You will.
He lays his spell book down and goes, I don't want any trouble. He takes just a step. Oh, God, I guess he can't take a step. He takes a step this way. He's scared.
Have you worked? I was just gonna say, have you worked with them before?
No, I actually he promised me about 20 gold, so I feel like that sack there was meant for me.
Yeah, if you did a job worth 20 gold, but I don't think you're going to get a chance to do that job, young man. And I look over at Nogos. I'm like, I think we could probably let him go with a warning, as long as he doesn't get involved in this kind of underground work again.
I would very much appreciate it. I'm just trying to make ends meet. I'm a very young wizard still.
Look, Brad, I want you to know the eyes of Neltharion are upon you at all times. So make good choices, all right?
Absolutely, I understand my mistake.
I'm going to step out of the way and let him leave.
He can take a spell book too, right?
He can grab his book.
Kind of
Yeah. I don't think he was the mastermind of this operation. Go ahead. What's your name? Gwendwyn? You seem interested in getting some information from this guy. So am I, but I think you're probably better suited for it than I. So please.
Well, what we really want to know is what kind of illegal dealings are you in right now? Are you smuggling weapons? Is it magical items? Is it human beings or creatures? What is it?
Are you asking me or Chad?
Drugs. Mike.
All right. So Mike goes, look, this just how things are done here. You guys are obviously new. I would recommend you just be on your way. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, all right. So you're saying I should go ahead and engage Neltharion and let him know that you, Mike, and this nobleman Chad have been meeting in underground cellars to
And
trade
effectively stealing from him.
That would be all right, because we can
go to his chambers right this minute.
He's going to try and intimidate you a little bit. He goes, look, you're new here. This is how we do things. I would highly recommend that you keep your mouth shut and be upon your way.
Well, that didn't seem like the right thing to say.
I mean, I don't feel intimidated, I don't think.
That's contested charisma, right? Wink, wink.
He's not a very intimidating fellow. You would actually be larger than he is, but
all right.
So do we have the weapons, the goods that were going to be traded? I know we have the 20 gold for the identifier. Are the actual weapons here with them?
I say we just pat them down, take it all off of them, and see what they got.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, yep, I'll guard the exit. Whoever's good at searching, go ahead. Actually, I'm not bad. I'll go pat down this guy.
I'm holding him already.
Okay. So I'll pat him down and I'll pat Mike down.
Chad's like, unhand me, fellow. And Mike actually pulls out a maul and he's like, I don't think so, but I gave you guys a clear warning. We're not going to have this here.
I would like to make an attack to disarm him.
Okay.
I think it works a lot. I know there's a.
Yeah, I think it's a special melee attack.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking because I don't use it very often.
It seems like a good time to learn this rule. I don't want to kill him. And we definitely have the odds. But if I can disarm him, maybe there's still a conversation to be had.
It's empty.
Just roll an attack. If you meet his AC, we can say you're disarmed.
Okay. Doing that.
Wow. 24. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely hit it.
Okay, and I'll just kick his maul across the room so that Bellamy can get it.
Okay. Kick it around. We will.
We may be. I'll just respond to what he was saying before. We may be new to this city, but we're not new to the likes of you.
Do an intimidation check.
Okay, since I have a feature that lets me use my dex for intimidation if I'm in a conflict, can I use that here?
Yeah, no, this would be the perfect time for that feature.
All right, cool. So let me see.
Also, can I like help him? You know, I'm still holding this guy. Can I just like tighten my grip on him and kind of show my size?
Yeah, so let's say a 14 then.
I rolled a 21, and then I get to add my proficiency bonus because I am proficient in intimidation. So it gets like a 23.
Right. I call it a 24 with an advantage.
And I'll remind you, there's already people after you. Someone who'd like to take your job. People who aren't interested in seeing you succeed. I don't think you'll find you have a lot of friends on the outside if you don't play ball.
He just kind of does a deep sigh. If you let my client go, I'll work with you here.
I look around, especially at Grenwyn, and I say, that hardly seems like a deal in the Crown's favor.
Well, I feel like if we let this fellow go, he's going to be doing the same thing in a matter of moments. He just needs to find the next sucker to get him his product.
Right. I say we take them both in. At best, we are street cops at this point. We aren't going to decide the entire investigation here, but I think we have enough to at least present a case to Red Ruin, for instance, or whoever else is proper authority in the city, our chain of command.
I think we should fully disarm Mike there and like remove all weapons, maybe even like partially remove his armor or something so that he can't act easily.
I just think we tie him up. I've got rope. We should disarm him, but I've got rope. We don't need to disrobe the fellow.
Okay.
Well, at this point, yes, you will need to submit to a full search, and if you won't, we will need to knock you out. It's not how I prefer to do it.
He thinks for a moment. You could kind of see in his eyes like he might think he would be able to take all of you, but he decides against it. Because okay, well, do what you will.
Smart man.
Be submissive to your cause here.
All right, so I'll just loot him down, take any weapons, items, especially anything that might be a good that he was trying to trade, even if it's a small pendant or small magical items, whatever. Basically, just take everything from his pockets and leave him only his clothes and his armor.
Yeah. All he had was the maul and some scale mail. Chad was actually only wearing studded leather armor, but it was like super shiny. A rapier. And then
wait, he's wearing really shiny studded leather armor?
Yeah, super shiny.
Oh, no, he's gonna need to take that off too.
And then there's also the little sack of gold and the +1 sword that was 2 silver.
Okay,
I don't think we should steal
sword
from
for
them.
20 gold.
We are confiscating as evidence what they had on them. We don't know what might have been sellable. I'm sure they'll receive it back if it's of, proper. If it's deemed proper, but we should take everything they have just to submit for evidence.
All right, as long as we're submitting it for evidence.
I'll even let him keep the gold since I don't believe that was part of the deal. But that could be evidence of a past deal. What if that was ill-gotten gold?
That actually is an interesting point. Maybe we'll give it to Netharian. He'll know what to do with it.
Didn't the gold of this land have Netharian's face on it? Does the gold in the bag match that? Or is it like...
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
So it's local gold. Okay, so there was a maul, a bag of gold, studded leather. What'd you say? A +1 sword?
Right.
All right.
And then scale mail.
Okay.
Oh, scale mail. Oh, we might have to disarm 2 of them.
Well, that was, I guess, he was just carrying it, but he was wearing the studded leather. But I've now got both of them. I'll probably need to hand
No,
some of that to you anyway. To
Chad
carry.
was wearing the studded leather. Brad was wearing robes, and Mike over there was wearing the scale mail.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're definitely taking all their stuff.
And you also, if you wanted an audience with Neltharion, you're not like high up on the ranking enough to go directly to him. You got to make an appointment and stuff. You might have a hard time.
We're going to talk to Red Rune.
Yeah, we'll find Red Rune.
She's our liaison. That's what she's there to do.
Yeah, if you can get a hold of her. The guards would probably be your best choice to go to for now.
Okay.
Your current
Oh,
status.
what about the blacksmith? Oh, sorry, the DM just told us what to do. Never mind.
No, that's a great option too.
All right. So where are we taking them? The sooner we get them out of our hands, the better.
Let's go to the guards and see if they can get a hold of Red Rune for us.
All right. So tying them all up and escorting them out, we'll go find a guard.
All right. Let's use the tavern scene for no specific reason or another. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you guys... I just know
Get back
I
over
had
here.
some guards in here. You guys pop up and outside the tavern, get to some guards, and they go, "What's this? What's going on?"
Well, we are new knights of His Majesty. We caught some. We got a tip about an illegal deal happening of magical weapons to those who shouldn't possess them. We caught them red-handed. We have apprehended them, and we would like to turn them over.
Okay.
If you know where Red Rune is, we could definitely go straight to her, though.
One of the guards is already like taken off. You're like, "Oh yes, so she's definitely going to be a part of this." For now, we'll just wait for her to come.
All right. So here's one. This large fellow with the nice beard. This other fellow, Maik, who works at the blacksmith. Them two. There was a third, but I don't think they were a party to it. They were simply hired to verify the authenticity of the item, but didn't know they were going to be involved in anything illicit.
And what was his name?
Brad.
Ah, yes, Brad.
Do you know Brad?
No.
Okay. I'm sure you can find him if he wizard robes. I'm sure any.
Did he run out here just a minute ago?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't see him.
No, okay. Well, how hard could it be to find him? He's just a wizard.
Yeah,
he was a young kid. He didn't.
They take the guys from you and whatever items you had collected, and takes probably only an hour before Red Rune comes. She goes, "What is going on exactly?" She seems tired, but not exhausted.
Yeah, well, like I told the guards, we caught wind of an illegal arms deal of magical weapons. We confiscated them in the act. We've presented them to you for judgment.
Yeah, you give her the rundown. She goes, "Oh, yes, Therion will be very pleased." She doesn't offer like a reward or anything, but your status with the Dragon Kingdom definitely goes up. But maybe you should go let the blacksmith know while we take care of these individuals. And she looks at the +1 sword, and she kind of like looks it over. She's like, +1 sword, huh?
She put it into her holster. I'm starting to see how it works here. All right.
I do have a question, Red Rune. Is this normal activity?
Well, that's a good question.
I wouldn't say it's normal. I have heard of it happening since we've been here a long time, but
you wouldn't say it's Neltharion sanctioned?
Oh no, absolutely not. This is definitely against what we believe in here.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I was on the same wavelength as you and your legal system.
No, sounds like this man here. She kind of leans over to Chad. He was trying to get some items that were a bit above his ranking system in our society. It happens, but we'll take care of it.
The ranking. Now, can you tell me more about this? Certain people aren't allowed to have magical items. Why would that be? And what is the purpose of all that rule?
It's a reputation thing in the city. If we let everybody run around with magic items, there would be anarchy on the streets. We specifically save Neltharion's hoard and specially crafted items for those who have proven themselves. The knights, our army, and other individuals who have earned that right. I don't know why I'm talking.
I think I understand.
Deep. She is a female.
Well, thank you for the information. To the blacksmith, then.
Let's see.
All right. We're going to go to the blacksmith.
You're not here.
Hello,
All right,
Alexander.
So yeah, the shop's closed, but it's obviously an open setting here to it. You see him just hammering down on some steel in the back. Shop's closed. Come back some other time.
Oh, Alexander, this is not quite that kind of business, but we do need a minute of your time, if you might.
What is it?
Well, we have a bit of bad news for you. Mike, he's your apprentice, right?
He is.
Well, we just apprehended him in the tunnels under the city, trying to make some illicit trades of some of the magical weapons and items that you've made here recently. He was just selling them.
He looks to you. He looks like to the rest of your party, and then kind of back at you. I knew it. You hear that, Cedric? And Cedric kind of like gets up off of like the floor mat, sound asleep. Like, yes. Sounds like the position's open, my boy. Kind of rushes over and is like, really? That's great. You done good. You done good. Matter of fact, how many of you are? There's 4 of you. How about let's say the 12 gold for the trouble.
Oh, great! Thank you. That is very helpful.
And I believe I dropped off some armor to be studded with you. I'm sure that will be done soon, since you have Cedric here to take over. There won't be any delays there.
Ah, yes. I'll tell you what. I'll expedite that order.
Oh, excellent.
And my scale mail, is that proceeding as planned as well?
I'll take some more time, but yes, that as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other work you know of that needs done in this town?
Not currently. I'd say check the commission board, of course, if you're looking for work, but I'm good.
All right. You wouldn't have any need for any fire elemental beast type materials, right? Being a blacksmith, I don't know how you enchant things, but we've been coming across fire snakes and lava creatures of different sorts. We might be going after magma cubes soon. Are any of those of interest to you?
I do use pieces of monsters, but none of the quality that you could handle.
Of course, of course. Well, when we can get to the bigger and badder things, perhaps we'll talk again.
Yes, of
Can
course.
we do anything with fire
commissioned on here.
snakes, Ken?
No. They're such a low creature. There's not much I can do with them.
All right. Well, I hope that helps settle some mysteries for you. And Cedric, congratulations on the new job. I hope you're very happy here.
He looks very thankful. He doesn't have anything to give you, though. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just happy you're happy. You got the job you said you wanted.
All right, I need to refresh my memory on the scale mail and the studded leather. How long I said it would take. So, give me a minute for that. You guys roleplay amongst yourselves. I'm looking. Get everything back on the stream. Hold on 1 second there,
So what do you guys want to do after this?
All right, you're back.
We could always continue the lettering campaign. We could look around the town for more jobs to do.
Well, how long was it going to be before your stuff was done at the blacksmith? You both had some armor in there.
Yeah, it's pretty soon. A couple of days, maybe. I think it's worth it to stick around for a little while and make some more money. Maybe upgrade some different aspects of our character. I know, weapons always come in handy. Could use more of those.
Being able to buy things would be really nice. I'm afraid we're going to have to skip a meal if we don't earn a little gold before we head out of here.
Was that 12 each, by the way, or 4 each?
Oh, it's 4 each, or 3 each.
Oh, yeah, 3 each. I do math, too.
Go ahead and add 3 to Bellamy. Oh, yeah, it's called a passive income.
That was not passive. But I am interested in at least checking the bulletin board, because at this point I think we've done our active quests.
Yeah, let's go check
it's about
the board.
10:30 at night too.
Oh, well then, yeah, we better go get some rest. And I think, we still have some things we talked about on the board that are undone.
Oh, like what?
Yeah, there's orphans or something we got to go help.
Oh, okay.
Missing children, something like that.
Oh, let's see. There's ogres in the mountains. Lava children are doing some stealing. We did the cryptic fangs. We collected the lava ooze and the fire snake skin. We were not going to touch that warring tribes of, lizard folk and troglodytes with a 10-foot pole. So that was really a moot point.
Okay.
Anything new on the board?
There's nothing new on the board, but you can see that. I don't remember exactly what I said, but the only thing left over is some lizard folk dealings towards the southwest, and actually that's it right now.
Is Bernard's wanted ad still there?
Yes, but it is not been taken.
It just has penises drawn on it now.
Those damn kids.
The ogres of the mountains are not a thing anymore. That's all good.
Right. Yeah, there's a little piece of paper there as if somebody had ripped it down.
Okay.
So missing children tomorrow?
I
think they're thieving children.
Okay, thieving children?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the lava children or something.
Yes.
It's either that or I suppose some downtime stuff. I mean, if the city's in that good a shape that, there's no active investigation to pursue and no bulletin board things to do, and we're just waiting on some armor, maybe we get to relax.
The city, for the most part, is pretty self-reliant.
That's good. In that case, I suppose we should get out of here as soon as possible so our talents can be better used elsewhere.
Well, that's
so I guess we'll head down for the night, and
I'll just keep bugging the blacksmith a bunch. Is my stuff done yet? Is it done yet? Here's a sending stone. I've got the other one. I'll just keep checking on you. Is it done yet?
Once a day. All right, let's get to bed. I like that idea. And tomorrow, maybe new things will be happening.
And what are our accommodations? Are we in barracks since we're with the guard now?
Yeah, you can go stay in some barracks. That's true.
That seems cheap. So that's my choice.
So he's able to, the blacksmith, Alexander, he expedites your work a little bit since you guys did him a solid So it's ready the next day.
Sweet.
Mine too?
Scale.
I'll pick it up.
Excellent. So then,
What is that? It's a good surprise.
yeah.
That definitely
So
allows us to continue with our work. Thank you, gentlemen.
I asked the party if it can wait. I think it's a day for the infusion to transfer.
You can do it on a long rest, right? Infusion
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could stay around the city for one more day and sleep here tomorrow night. I mean, we have to arrange passage anyway, so we can go, to the docks and figure out, we should figure out how to get to the next kingdom. We said the snow dragon.
We had an order. Definitely had an order in mind. We wanted
If I
to.
remember it right, you guys wanted to do snow and then forest and then
Glacier.
Forest, yeah.
travel,
Yeah.
basically the circle counterclockwise.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We were going to do blue last because we sent somebody to blue to talk to them for us.
You consider storm as being done already because you had delivered the letter, even if it was taken for you. The might of Neltharion, I'm sure. So yeah, you guys just have the 3 letters too.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just double check around the barracks to see if there's any sort of requisitions officer where supplies can be picked up, or if it's nope. Am I getting blank stares from that? That's just where I'm from. We had requisition officers we could get supplies from.
Bunch of blank stares because you're not really part of the army. You're kind of a specialty agent.
Pardon me.
It wouldn't include you.
Fair enough. I was optimistic, but that's kind of what I suspected anyway. Well, best of luck to you, gents. I'm heading out to the wilderness. I hope to see you again one day and take off from the barracks.
So you guys start your path over to the blacksmith to pick up your armor. And on the way, you notice through the market, it's on the way, there's some commotion going around near the fish market, if you will.
Oh. What's that about? I want to investigate.
Sure.
No, I don't mean literally. I just mean like I want to go find out what's going on and get more info.
No, that's totally fair. You kind of walk over to the commotion. There was a fresh delivery this morning, and there seems to be some distraught among the villagers here. Plenty of fish. It comes from the western fishing village. Happens to be on the way that you would go. Side note. But there apparently is usually a delivery of sharktopus in the market, and there wasn't any involved. There wasn't any delivered today.
Oh.
So there's some very upset customers.
All right, so why wasn't it delivered? Who was supposed to have it? Is it the fishermen themselves that catch it and bring it in and sell it? Or is it like a supplier?
So apparently, or you're eavesdropping of the commotion, these guys come about once a month. They drop off a ton of fish, and including their specialty of sharktopus, which comes from that village specifically. Apparently there was some sort of shortage, and you ask around, and there's a new commission on the board. The commission saying that is looking for some hired hands to come and catch the next sharktopus.
This is just the kind of stuff we were talking about finding, guys. What do you think?
I think that is a great opportunity, and how much are we going to make if we do this?
So you look closer at the commission, and apparently it is 20 gold pieces to come help, and riding horses to aid in the travel to the village to be returned when you arrive.
How far? We're going to a village. We'd have to go to a village to do this one.
Yeah, so
We could do that.
conveniently for you guys, this village would be on your path. As it
Ooh.
is, you're kind of wanting to head that way anyways. Very conveniently. Weird. But there's the 20 gold reward if you're successful, and some riding horses to get there.
Oh, nice. I do always prefer horseback. Well, I'm game. I see no reason why we can't help these people out. It seems to be causing quite a commotion. And, I mean, after all, it could be fun.
Well, I think that's a great plan. I love that it's on our way to our next destination. And I think we can do this. I don't love hurting the animals, but I do see a lot of customers who are very eager to eat those things. And yet I feel very sad about that. I'm conflicted. No, I'm going. Let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, I seem to be having issues with Streamlabs. It keeps crashing on me.
I noticed. Somebody give him a quick recap the past 2 minutes.
We got our armor, so
You're muted.
You got your armor from the blacksmith today.
I know that.
We are in the market, and there was a kerfuffle over the fish station, and turns out their delivery of Sharktopus didn't arrive. On the commission board, we see they're asking for people to go out and collect the Sharktopus. We get 20 gold pieces and horses to ride to the village, and it's on our way to our next destination.
Was I able to sell my chainmail to the blacksmith, or do I need to go to an actual shop for that?
No, he used that as material towards the scale mail.
Oh,
so
okay.
Scale mail's 50 gold minus whatever.
It was splint mail, not scale mail.
Was he making scale mail?
Yeah.
Right?
From the chainmail. Because splint mail or scale mail is less than chainmail.
You gave him your old armor to make the new armor.
No, I didn't. I got him to make an entire set because I didn't want to be unarmored by that much.
If that just means it takes more gold, I've got the gold. I can spot
No,
them.
I'm just trying to do math in my head.
Yeah, I got you. I like that there's an actual economy. I don't mind that it's a grind.
Scale mail's 50 gold. Do the math in your head.
It's
for what
it's splint.
You wanted
splint mail. Yes.
Okay, I thought you said scale mail earlier.
Yes, but I got it mixed up. I wanted better armor.
So it's your
not
fault,
worse armor. Yes, it's my fault.
Okay. Yeah. So the splint's on there. Gold vat, and then it was studded for Bernard, right?
That's right.
And I can't remember how to create infusions in game. That might need to be done in D&D Beyond and then re-imported.
What was the? It says infusion next to splint in your inventory.
Yeah, I just typed that in.
What was the infusion?
But I can't.
Just put it in the description, and I'll remember what it does. And I'll fix it.
Armor of magical strength. Because I can't seem I used when I created it, I could scroll down and add items for the infusions. That doesn't seem to exist in the weird version of Foundry that we're in right now.
Just note it, and I'll fix it off screen. But now splint is the 200 gold, and then you sold your chainmail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 25 for that.
So I'm basically broke again.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you buy things.
Hey, no,
well,
right?
yeah, exactly. You said that it wouldn't cost me 200 because the creation or something. I remember there was some sort of thing.
I remember something too.
I have
I know it works.
115 gold, so should I make that 5 gold or 15 gold?
Say it again.
How much gold did I owe? Because I know it wasn't the 200.
Yeah,
I just don't remember how much you agreed. I'll just put my gold at 15.
Yeah.
And that we'll say they
I'll
gave him
figure it
100 gold plus plus stuff.
I'll ping you on the break. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Stud leathers though this year.
Yep, I got mine sorted out.
Okay. Were you able to find it to add?
Honestly, no, but I added it on D&D Beyond and then resynced my D&D Beyond account and it pulled it in, so I'm all good.
Risky.
Oh, you can. How do you
Works it
resync?
If you change on the top left, there's a gear on your character sheet. On the very top left, there's a gear that you switch over to edit mode, and then a D&D Beyond button shows up right below that. You click it, and you put in the link to your character sheet from D&D Beyond, and then click Start Import at the bottom, making sure that your D&D Beyond profile or your D&D Beyond character is set to public, and you'll be able to import it in.
Huh. I might try that then. Because I know I can put the infusion in from here.
And again, some of that may require like Patreon access to Mr. Primate, which is like the importer, I think. I have that because I run my own campaigns. I don't know if that'll block you from doing it if the campaign owner already has the access, which I think he does. But anyway, yeah, what we're Octoshark, or is it a Sharktopus? Sharktopus. That's what we're going after. I'm excited as somebody who likes to go after big creatures with interesting appendages and stuff. This sounds very interesting. I'm stoked. You see me like kind of skipping on the way, just along the. Oh wait, I'm on horseback. All right, so my horse, I'm creating dressage with the horse. It's dancing on my way to there to exhibit my happiness. Is that what it's called? Dressage.
Yeah.
All right.
The horse, the fancy horses.
That's right. I'm dressaging my way to the Sharktopus.
That's definitely a word.
It's fancy horse walking. All right. Yes, let's do it. And I guess we get our horses or whatever.
Yeah, so you guys will have your riding horses on the way over. It's a 2-week journey with the horses. I have fun things along the way. Super exciting, right?
Always.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in the city before I activate new scenes?
Not personally.
What kind of nature do I see around here? Is it mostly just lava and stuff? Like,
Yeah,
there's no trees and plants and things like that.
There's no plants or anything. It's all desolate, lava, barren land.
Yeah, all right. I'm done with the city. Let's get out of here.
This may be relevant, Grenwyn, but I can actually spend some time underwater. So as we approach this beast, if someone needs to be under, I can take the lead there.
Well, that is a great thing to know. Then I won't freak out if you stay underwater for an inordinate amount of time.
Right. Any longer than an hour, and I'm probably dead.
All right. Well, for me, it's about 3 minutes tops. If I'm not back in 3 minutes, I might be dead.
All right. Good to know.
And what about you, No Ghost? How long can you hold your breath? I'm just, gauging.
I mean, I can just breathe water.
Oh, so you're just like fine all the time forever.
Do you have to take off your suit to breathe the water? Does the water?
Take my helmet off.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, maybe you could design one of those for me to go under the water with. It's like an opposite one of what you have, like an air bubble instead of a water bubble.
I probably could work on something like that. Wink, wink, hint, hint, DM.
Well, I would love something like that. I could just pop it over my head, and then I could go in the water, and I could be in there indefinitely, like you are on land.
Make like a rebreather or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Make a written note because I will forget.
Okay, sweet. Okay. This remove infusion.
But if it makes you feel any better about taking on this creature, if it's anything like the sharks from my world, they are vicious predators responsible for many killings, and I'm sure we'll be doing the rest of the creatures in the waters a favor by its elimination. It's an apex predator, you know?
Well, you might have a very good point at that. It might help the environment thrive a bit more around it, where it's been stifled under its merciless eating.
Yeah. However you want to justify it to yourself.
Yeah, I think that works.
Cool. That's what I tell myself. Nature has a purpose, life is a circle, all that stuff.
So, are we all ready
I
to
have
go?
a question here.
Mhm.
+1 to spell attack rolls. Would that include my lightning launchers? Or is that... Because that's a ranged attack that uses intelligence. Or would that be the +1 to enhanced weapons?
No. Spell attack rolls would not include lightning launchers. Could change that in the future. But no.
I think you're right.
So they are considered a weapon?
So it's not a spell, it's a weapon.
Right, they are weapons. So like anything that benefits weapons, like an enhanced weapon, that's what it's there for.
It's kind of like using a magic item versus casting a spell. Kind
of. I deal with the same problem with my Thunder Gauntlets. There's very few ways to boost them. There's not much you can do with them. They kind of are what they are.
Because I can't technically use the enhanced weapon enhancement on them because they're not actually a weapon, right?
I think they are.
Well, yeah, but like for the purpose of D&D Beyond,
weapon attack?
in D&D Beyond, it says, grant +1 to attack and damage rolls made with a specific weapon. But I can't click on it and add the lightning launchers to that item. So if we're allowing it, it would have to be manually edited lightning launchers. That's why I was wondering about the whole spell versus item.
Let's see. The lightning launchers are a simple ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it won't let me pick enhanced weapon and then the lightning launchers for those attack and damage rolls.
Might have to manually edit it on Foundry.
Okay.
Just make note of it on something and then manually add the roll if you need to, and then make a note so I can fix it for the future.
Okay.
You guys let me know when you're ready, and I will move on.
Yeah.
Riding on our horses.
Also, you guys are going to do 2 weeks of travel. Make sure you got enough rations and shit. Fair warning. 1 second there, Bernard.
I want an actual wagon to ride in, instead of just horses, so we can carry things and stuff. Something with a little bit of cargo capacity. So I'm going to keep an eye on that if I need to buy one or barter one or something like that. Yeah, eventually, not necessarily in the next 2 weeks, but long term, I want one.
How do you set the character to public?
It's in that home page. Like if you go to your character in D&D Beyond.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that I get that would be a good chunk of change. But I'm actually really good in driving land vehicles, and I could see that taking off the burden for carrying around heavy things and stuff like that. Being able to get extra NPCs or whatever with us. Yada yada.
No, it says I lack permission to import my character.
Mm.
support your character for you. Is that what you're saying?
So.
Go let me.
So I guess what I'm really asking is during these 2 weeks as we're traveling, I want to keep an eye on what kind of land vehicles are being used by travelers on the road. If that's fair. Like, are we in Oregon Trail times? You know, what's the level of technology for what people are using in this world?
Yeah, you don't actually see anybody on the road as you're going.
Oh, that's interesting. That seems unusual,
there's
right?
Not really. You don't have the frame of reference to say it's unusual or not.
No, only compared to my world where roads between major towns would definitely have travelers. That spooks me a little bit, though.
Well, you're on an island, and there's, as far as you know, only really one major town here.
Mm.
And I guess
And-
that fortress you saw on the way over.
Mm.
But you're not heading that direction.
Gotcha. That's where we're kind of going off the beaten path a little bit to find this town.
Yeah. There's not really any trails or roads built into this island, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I got you.
So the village is still on this island?
Yes, yeah, it's on. It's a fishing village, so it's on the beach of west from you guys.
It'll take us to the coast, and from the coast we can get a ship to the next land.
Where we will be looking for the Forest Brothers, Moors, and Thanatos.
Check it out.
No, I think we're going to the ice place.
You guys are heading.
Oh, I thought we were going to the forest next.
First.
That's right.
So you're saying you can go wherever, but
Frost Beast Glacier. Then that's the dragon we want.
This little outcropping here is where the village is that you're heading right now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So Glacier is the name of the dragon in the next land.
Oh, let's remember Glacier. They get very angry, I heard. I've never actually seen an angry dragon. Well, that one that was flying with the storm was pretty pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've heard they get angry if you don't say their names.
Okay. As far as the D&D Beyond importer, we're down the break. Easy enough. But let me activate this scene here. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys are traveling. We'll say this is like day 2. And you're ambushed. You happen to walk in the path of some Kruthix here. It attacks Granduin's horse that just happened to step on that spot and knocks her down. The horse taking some damage.
Granduin!
Oh, I'll be okay.
I know you're muted, but I can still.
Oh, I'll be okay. She's gonna get up and grab her Morning Star and get ready to fight.
All right, let's do an initiative. Not include the horses.
Woohoo!
Yeah, nice, Bernard. Good initiative.
Yep. All my initiatives have been like 16 or above rolls. It's been great in this campaign. Like, I have good decks, but it doesn't explain getting over 20 every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just a good roll. +7 will only get you so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really good. You can't complain about that.
Nope.
All right, so Bernard's going to start us off.
All right. Well, we got to get the horse and Grenwyn freed up. I don't know how strong. Oh, we've fought these things before, right? These little creatures that came
these
out.
are the dudes that you collected teeth from.
That's right. I don't remember them being too scary, so I'll just rush right up. And can you unpause it?
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I'm jumping between the screens here. There you go.
Oh, that's all right. And I'll go ahead and make an attack with my extra long boning knife on this thing as I notice from afar, we have a lot more to worry about here. I don't know if we're going to have to engage those, but let's be ready. And, there you go. Is that a 16 to hit? All right. 10 damage. I don't think I'd get sneak attack here. I don't think the horse is an ally because that dude ain't fighting anybody. So just the 10 damage.
I would allow it if Grenwyn didn't get knocked off of it.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing threatening close to this guy, so I wouldn't expect it. So I'll just use my bonus action to swing my shield up and hit him with an improvised attack. And basically the same stats as the knife anyway. So 23 to hit for 12 damage.
Okay. And that was 2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay,
For
so
action and bonus action.
Attack does kill it.
And I'll go ahead and step up to the other one with another 10 feet of movement, just so I can smack it if it tries walking away. That'll be it for my turn. It was in the initiative. I clicked in turn, but it didn't seem to actually move forward. Does it look okay to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
And for a very specific reason that these guys were underground.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so these guys burrow up next to you and start biting.
Ah, shit! Just see me trying to almost jump.
See that, Kevin?
No, picking my feet up, just trying to scramble onto the horse. Ah! All right, bring it on, unknown creatures.
Alright, so that you take 13 piercing damage.
Oh, that hurt.
He really gets under your armor there.
Was that all from one attack?
No, it's from 2. So the one attacks you,
Okay.
he just gets you with a 5, and then the other one is able to use that as kind of like an advantage and stabs you real deep for 8.
Okay. Well, that'll be the last time you get any blood off of me. My friends are coming.
This guy is going to try and tunnel down. Bernard can get an opportunity attack.
Excellent. I'll take it. 19 to hit for 11 damage.
Good damage. This number. Okay. All right. So yeah, you hurt it real bad as it tunnels down into the ground.
All right. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Bernard.
Thank you, my love. I mean, my friend.
Oh, that was a bit forward of you.
I'm sorry, I got hit in the head hard. I'm losing blood. I thought you were my mom.
Oh, that is even weirder.
That's just, we love our moms where I come from. What's weird about that?
I love my mom too.
This is not the time to talk about this.
We're a very close family, you know. All right, and then I'm going to use my weapon to, where is it? Inventory. Morningstar to attack the guy next to me. Attack. For an 11 to hit.
You gotta know by now.
Yeah, 11 does not hit.
Yeah, digital dice are the worst. All right, that's going to be my turn, and I'm going to say, oh, you better watch out. I think there's some other things over on the horizon. We better be a little bit careful.
Updating Bernard's armor class to reflect.
Oh, that's what I was just doing. Okay.
Well, I did it first, so. All right. Bellamy is going to. Pretty sure he has a firebolt. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's going to attack that dude over yonder that I'm thinking of in my head. Ooh. He rolled a 9. Not going to hit. Sorry, Bellamy. Maybe next time. He's also mounted. Him and Nogos are both mounted. Right? This dude is going to burrow up next to Grenduin and try to eat her.
Oh, I'm not lunch, you freak.
You're a little distracted by its partner there, and it does do 6 piercing damage.
Ouch!
With a 19 to hit.
All right, that'll hit me. 6 piercing.
Yep. All right.
Can I tell if that was the same injured one I hit on the way down or a new fresh one?
It's a new one. It looks uninjured to you.
Gotcha.
All right, I maintain concentration though.
Thank you.
I'm trying.
Gonna do Tasha's what? I cannot maintain concentration on more. Oh, I must be currently concentrating on something.
Wait, did we skip Bellamy?
No, he did a firebolt and missed.
Oh, okay.
Could you be concentrating on anything after a long rest?
No, he's definitely not.
No.
It's just mechanical bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Tasha's Caustic Brew. Can I get those two? And avoid the party.
What a guy. You should hit the
No. Yeah. So they each take 4 damage and need to do a dex check.
Alrighty. You guys...
If you scroll up, you should be able to click the button.
Oh, I know. Okay, one makes it, one fails.
Perfect. So one takes the damage now. Right? Proceed or be covered. Okay, yeah. So one is undamaged. But the next one will take more damage unless it uses an action.
So one is covered in
scrape or
acid,
wash.
the other one is
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Because it's like an all or nothing spell.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So that's my turn.
All right. So both of those guys are still alive.
Yeah.
They're hurt. Oop. And what the hell is that thing? Oh, shit.
All right. So these things are starting to gang up on our furbow here. This guy moves on over. Burrows up. Tunnels up. He's going to start stabbing. He's going to hit once for 8 piercing damage on Grenduin. Let's see. Gnaws.
How many piercing?
8.
8. Okay. Oof, barely.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going. Ooh, are these things small creatures or are they medium?
Let's see. They are small.
So can I get through their space?
This other one that just popped up is medium. The other one.
Yeah, but can I get through their space since they're smaller than me?
Fine.
Okay, so dancing around this one, I get over here to make my attack on this big one that just came up, knowing that Nogos' acid is slowly going to wear these guys down. Let's see what
Only
I can
one
do.
is covered in acid.
Okay, gotcha. Well, 17 to hit. Is that enough for this new guy?
Yes, 17 will hit.
All right, so 7 slashing damage with this attack, and then again, I'm going to double that up with a shield bash on my next one for. Did I roll that again? Yeah, I did. 17 again for 7 damage. Those identical numbers was like, did I even do anything? So 7 bludgeoning on the bonus action attack, 14 total.
Yeah, and you kind of notice with this one, take it as you will, that he has like a big gash across him. Making
Okay.
him just slightly easier to hit.
And well, I don't know if it's worth it. I want to try and spread these enemies out a little bit so they're not ganging up on Grenwyn anymore. So I'm going to risk the opportunity attack.
Oh, no, I got something.
Oh, okay. All right. You got to grab my wrist as I'm starting to back away.
Call that free.
Stay close. Okay.
Yeah, one of those little guys did take the acid damage. They're both still showing unharmed. I don't know which one saved, but it took 4. Well, no, it takes 4 now, and then another D4 at the start of its turn.
Okay. No, that's fair. I'll say this middle one here. He took the brunt being in the middle. Boom. There you go. That's fine. All right. So this one is going to go for Bernard.
So now this one is covered in acid at the beginning of its turn, right?
Yeah.
Is that a new damage?
Not this one. The one in the middle there, next to Gridwin.
Okay.
The one on the right first.
I understand. Okay.
Let's see. 20.
No, my AC is 21. If that was an attack roll.
What a guy. Okay. So
because of Grenwyn and her deity shielding me.
Okay. Now this one takes 4 again for acid. And he is also going to try and attack Bernard, seeing that he's slightly more injured. Blood. 22.
That lands.
Yay! It's 6 piercing.
Okay. Ow.
Good damage rolls on these things. Alrighty. Now this guy is going to burrow up next to Bellamy's mount here and try to attack it. It's going to hit it for 7, knocking Bellamy down. He's not going to knock Bellamy down. I don't think that's a normal thing. I did it before because it was like, oh, surprise, it's grabbing, attacking. But I don't think that's it. So Bellamy's going to stay mounted. His horse does take some damage, though. Okay. You guys notice in the distance this brute is kind of wandering over. All right, Brandon.
Does he look friendly?
He looks like a mass of lava and obsidian.
All right.
All right. I'm going to start with bonus action hidden step. So I turn invisible. And I'm going to... Actually, instead of there, I'm going to go there. Okay. Yeah. And I'm currently invisible, and I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the dinosaur-looking one.
The slightly larger one. It's fair. Yes.
All right.
It's
They need to make a dex.
larger.
Wow.
Dex saving throw.
Oh, he makes it. He makes it real.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay, that's
He
unfortunate.
very easily slips around it.
And ooh, there's a big one coming. That's my turn, and I'm not invisible anymore.
Cool. Go ahead and end your turn. Uh-oh. Bellamy's gonna do some Blade Song. I know that's what he usually does. And it's AC, and sorry, I'm reading what Blade Song does.
+4 for him.
+4, yeah, I see that. He gets a little extra movement. Okay. Alright. Yeah, he gets some movement, some AC. He's going to start attacking this guy next turn. He's going to hit for 11 damage.
Nice.
Killing this thing easily. Sure. Ja!
Oh, that looks really good. Enemy.
He's gonna move in for some more. Alright, this guy. Move up to Bellamy, seeing him as a try to stab. He is going to hit for 6 piercing. Sorry, Bellamy. I know he's gonna watch this later and be like, "Oh no!" Right? Alright. No goes. I'm gonna delete your thing here. What you got for us, New Goose? He looks so focused. Right? He's definitely reading something.
Nogus, can you hear us, bud?
Oh!
I haven't seen any reaction on his
I
face.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. High five. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to move. Oh, wrong one. And then I'm going to make this creature all greasy. And then I'm going to end my turn. So he's
Which one are you
he needs
greasing?
to make it
This close one here?
the giant lava monster, yeah.
Okay.
So he needs to dex check or fall prone.
Okay. He does fail it.
Yay!
Sweet.
Nice move. Nice move, Nogos.
Yeah. Also, that is difficult terrain, so he's effectively got quarter movement for his next turn.
Yeah, he slips down and goes,
Yeah, that's my turn.
okay.
I was going to do Fog Cloud, but it's also concentration, and I want the acid to try and kill one of those bugs.
Totally. Do we want to try and get away? Or are we here to like finish everything that's here?
Well, you're looking pretty injured, right?
Yeah. Just wondering how
you think
defensive I
that
should be.
Yeah, and
It's up to you.
speaking of which, at a 21 AC, you take another 8 piercing from this larger one.
Oh,
What's he attacking me with, out of curiosity?
his mouth.
He's stabbing you with his sharpened legs.
All right. How much damage was that?
It's 8 piercing over 2.
Gotcha.
4 and 3.
Sharpened legs.
Yeah. Little ones are not. This one's just trying to kill.
Oh, shit.
They're all trying to kill. You know.
If you make your way to me, I can give you a little bit of a healing boost.
right,
You said it's piercing damage?
Right.
So I'm going to action disengage.
Oh, it's self. Ugh.
I'm going to bonus action second wind for 9 healing. And I'll just see 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go ahead and get all the way over here. And that's my turn. Sorry, Bellamy. Good luck.
Yeah, so he's going to stab. He's going to not pierce his dexterous movements. This one will try the same thing. Ooh, that one's just going to catch him. Yes, 6. Go. Alright, so this guy, he doesn't stand up, but he kind of sits on his butt and just kind of watches the fight. Alright, Grenduin.
I'm going to start with Cure Wounds on Bernard.
Thank you, my colleague.
Oh, hey, you're looking really rough. Here, I hope this gives you a boost.
I've never felt better.
And, yeah, that'll be it.
How much healing?
12.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a little further away from things and be ready to step in when needed.
Alright. Bellamy, I believe rogues can disengage as a bonus action, right? That sounds right.
Yeah, as long as they're level 2 for cutting action.
He is level 2.
Mm-hmm. I just mean a level 1 rogue can't, so you can't, say yes to all of them.
Alright, so he's going to try and attack one and miss, and then bonus action disengage and go literally on the other side of Legos here and go, you got this, bro. The little Kruthic boys thinking they still a threat out here. This one's going to come and try to hit No-Ghost.
Out of curiosity, do the horses have any sense of self, protection at all? Any sense of getting out of harm's way?
Yeah, they probably start moving a little bit as they can, but
Just checking.
They don't seem to be the target. These things are wanting to hit what's hitting them and also try and get a food.
That's fair. You mentioned that one horse had been injured, so that one at least I was like, maybe he could get out of the way.
Yeah,
So
a couple of
thank you.
these are actually pretty injured.
I'm going to just slide down a little bit. I'm going to voluntarily end the effect of Tasha's Cauldron Caustic Brew. And then I'm going to recast it and try and get everybody this time.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay. Looks like the bigger one, and we'll say the one closest to you make the saves, and the two in the middle fail.
Damn.
Yeah, it takes 6 damage right away.
But 6 damage is pretty good, yeah. Well, it's 2d4, right? So
Yeah. Okay. Looks like you rolled that 6. Yeah.
and I'll just stay there actually.
Cool. Alrighty. This guy's going to burrow down.
Sorry. Yeah. So I'm going to go after the unharmed one right in front of Nogos. 17 to hit. Man, that has been very consistent for me for 13 damage.
Alright. 17 does hit.
Okay.
It's not hit.
And with more to go, I come down with my shield bash for a bonus action for 6 damage.
And that'll do it.
Whew. And
Splatter that thing.
not wanting to take unnecessary damage, I'll just sort of freeze looking over my shoulder at these acid covered creatures writhing in pain. Hopefully they die soon. That's it. I'll stay here.
Okay. This guy's going to try and hit you with a 19.
Yes. Ineffective.
Yes, it hits. Got it.
He takes 5 damage before he makes the hit.
That's fair. Doesn't quite kill it. Roll that one more time for me. That damage. 2d4.
6.
Okay, cool.
Nice roll.
Boom.
11 damage out of those. That's pretty good.
So Stone Guy, he just kind of passively watches you guys. It's like, oh, it's almost entertainment for him.
Just clapping his hands. Hey!
Like Patrick
Well, I was
Star.
thinking about attacking him, but now he almost seems endearing. All right. Grandwin will hop over here and send. Let's see. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Let's see, I started here. All right, I'm going to go here and just attack it with a melee attack. Oh, nat 20.
Woohoo!
Oh, what a waste.
I know, it's about to die anyway.
At least
Yeah.
we got a crit today.
It's going to die. It's also a dirty 20, it looks like.
Oh, I thought it was a nat 20.
Oh.
No, it's a 14. Sorry, I saw the 20 and I got excited. It's like, nat.
20s
I mean, it's
are
okay.
fine.
Then.
It was 14
Yeah.
plus 6. Sorry, JK. It was dirty. It was a real dirty girl.
It was at Niet 20.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
that'll
I guess
that'll
I'm
be
going
my
to end concentration.
action.
Be aware there is a subterranean threat still in existence.
Yep.
Yeah, but it didn't get hit. It
Ready's
saved.
a crossbow attack.
I'm just saying beware. We're still dealing with him.
I'm going to ready a magic missile to target that creature when he appears.
Okay. There's no reappearance. Several minutes go by, and everything seems normal.
Okay, I will mark off that I cast that spell then.
All right.
We back out of here, or is somebody? Are those? I presume those are magma cubes up at the top. If that's of interest, we can go after them. But
Well, magma is
Out of-
underground. Lava is above the earth.
okay.
What are those oozes? I don't. Did we need more of those? I do want to take these. The parts of the teeth or whatever of these things.
Meanwhile, our lava obsidian friend just kind of waltzes by, not really paying attention to you guys. Lost in
Can I
battles
give
over.
him a good hard look? Like try and see what he's made of, more than just lava and obsidian.
That's literally all it is lava and obsidian. The obsidian's kind of holding the lava form together.
Okay.
So
Does
what are
he
these
leave
animals?
a trail of like molten material, like a snail does?
Maybe little footprints as he kind of goes, but they harden up pretty quickly.
Are they
Okay.
obsidian?
No, it just kind of goes back into the ground.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I adjust my AC back to 19, assuming Shield of Faith is no longer up. You can fix your
Yeah, it only lasts a
concentration.
minute.
But you guys can do what you want on the scene.
Oh man, I recommend we get on with. I don't see any good coming from sticking around here personally, but
Yeah, I'm good to continue.
woohoo! Let me get back on my horse.
Let's see. Calendar and scoop the days ahead. No? So you guys are going to keep going.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. But I am going to collect whatever I can collect from these animals. Were they Kethrix to get the teeth?
Yeah, Kuthrix.
Kuthrix.
You can definitely pull the teeth out. Go ahead
Yeah.
and do a nature check.
Can I just do that with her? It doesn't make sense for her to do all the work. I'm pretty good at that too. I'll just split it with you.
Can I harvest the shell and make a shield?
No.
No.
It's good that you
These are
helped.
too
I
damaged.
thought you were doing it too.
The acid's
Yeah.
got. No, I was going to give it to Bernard. So he can have a cool looking shield too.
All right, cool.
But he can't. He said that there's no. You smashed them too good.
Yeah, you
Or
don't wanna
I
give me
melted
anything.
too many holes.
You don't want to give me
You want
anything
your
that
Swiss
won't
shield
get
still?
smashed. No, but collecting teeth, I got a 23 on. I figure that just help Grinwin's 7 even out.
Like poking myself with their teeth and I can't get a grip on them. I don't know how to pull these things out. They're really stuck in there.
Well, the problem is you're using your hands.
Bernard walks up, just
you
like
got-
smacks him on the nose, and the teeth just eject.
No, you gotta use your teeth against teeth. It's like fighting fire with fire. So you grab the teeth with your teeth, and you just rip them out one at a time.
I never fight fire with fire. I always use water.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't. That doesn't explain why you're so bad at pulling out teeth. So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, thank you for your help. That was very kind of you.
Yeah. Just bite them out.
And I think we can make some money for the group by using this.
Oh, that's good. I noticed Snow Ghost was pretty poor. I didn't want to say anything, but I was worried about him. I think he could use the money.
Oh, yes, I think that's true.
I just bought the shiny armor. Look at it.
Yeah,
Oh, you
we
need
all
the
know,
money.
we
You
all
don't
know
have any money left.
we all know people that take out loans for big pickup trucks they can't afford. Okay, doesn't mean they have money.
What's this pickup truck you're talking about?
I've told you I'm proficient with land vehicles. Just because they don't exist here doesn't mean they don't exist.
Well, I've just never heard of it. What kind of vehicle is it? Maybe we can build one like that here. Nogos is pretty good with technology.
Well, it's really easy. It's 4 wheels with some cross struts and a very basic platform erected on top with a few seats up front for navigation and some cargo room in the back, or you could substitute that for more seating.
Well, it's kind of like a wagon.
It's exactly like a wagon.
Well, why didn't you just say wagon?
Why didn't you just say pickup truck? It's a truck.
Well, I've never.
It's a truck that picks things up.
Well, thank you for teaching me about something new in your culture.
Yeah, I don't think it would be hard to build. Just takes time. We don't have that time right now. We've got to catch a sharktopus.
Oh yeah, we could probably just get one of those in one of these towns eventually.
I think that's very true. It'll take money though, so let's keep collecting teeth.
Oh, aye. All right, let's get it back on the road. You know, we got a long day ahead of us.
Okay.
Let's have Bernard roll 1d20.
Okay. 7.
Yeah, so you were able to get 7 teeth. The other ones were chipped to hell from trying to eat your guys' armor. They're probably
Okay.
worth 1 silver piece each.
Cool.
All right. Another few days pass. How many rations does the group have?
Let me check that out. I'm doing pretty good on rations, I think.
I should also mention, because I haven't yet, in this blistering desert heat, resting takes long. So short rests take 2 hours, and long rests take 12 hours. Just because of the blistering heat.
Got it. Give me a
So you
second
said
on
a
those
few days,
rations.
so we've taken a long rest.
Yes, we're going to take a long rest. Everybody do your long rests.
Oh, I don't see any rations. Maybe I don't have any.
They might
I've
be in your
got
backpack.
10.
Yeah, check
Oh,
the
in my backpack?
icon at the
Right.
top of the inventory screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have 10 rations as well. Sorry, I have 11 rations.
Oh, I have 6. Okay. Oh, I have 16. I have a different other rations area. I have 2 rations.
That's good if you're rationing your rations.
It's good. It's perfect.
7. How many does
Once,
Bernard have?
10.
37. Let's see. I said 2 weeks times 4.
Now, that being said, we can only travel for 8 hours a day, right? As normal travel time is anything more than 8 hours a day, we start getting exhausted.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like to assume fast travel time. It's fair.
Okay. I guess my only question is there any extra time to do things like hunting for rations while we're camping and not traveling?
Yes. That being said,
Sure.
Bellamy has 20 rations, which gives you 1 more than the total amount that you would need to get there all the way.
Okay.
So where's that?
So we have enough food. That's
All
good.
right.
Honestly, we probably should have checked on that before we left, but you know,
I mentioned
we're good
it
anyway.
very quickly.
What just happened?
Yeah.
We have
Sorry,
enough
We're
food.
checking.
crashed
So you
again.
have almost just enough rations to get there. You have 1 extra remaining. And yeah, I mentioned it very briefly, very quickly as you guys were kind of role playing, but that's something we'll have to think about now in the future since we're not on a caravan. It's fine.
If there's water nearby, I can always fish.
There's no water nearby. But there are
That'll
these
be a
little
problem.
fire beetles that kind of run around. They're little pests that would provide meat as a source.
What about those Kuthrix? Did they look like they could be eaten pretty easily, or were they just absolutely non-nutritious?
I like to think of Kuthrix as like cicadas. They're like full of just oozy, worthless crap and teeth.
Okay, not edible. All right.
So let me
Then-
look ahead date here.
So if we're using all but 1 ration, you just want us to delete the rations from our inventory?
Yeah, we'll delete everybody's rations. I'll leave 1 on Bellamy because that's how much it'll take to get to where you're going.
Look at that. I am no longer super encumbered. I'm at 119.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you're
I just
going.
lost 30 pounds of rations.
It's a good thing these riding horses have such a good carrying capacity.
Yeah, I mean, next we could just eat the horses.
And I mean, I'm a tiny guy. Maybe me and Bellamy can share a horse, and then we can eat a horse.
Right. It's a lot of
I
horse
don't think we have
jerky.
to resort to that,
Yes,
though.
that's an option.
Who said resort? Horse is delicious.
We don't eat horse where I'm from, although we're mostly vegetarian where I'm from.
We eat seahorse. Is it similar?
It's got to be. I'm sure they named it because it has a similar taste. It's
That's
the
the one
horse
thing
of the
that's always
sea.
been so weird.
What do
Seahorses
you mean
look
seahorse?
nothing. It's like a horse face with
No, I mean, I see
a
horse.
tentacle.
You see horse?
No, it's a species from where my home is,
Oh,
and it looks like it's a horse head on a tentacle.
that is very odd.
Kind of reminds me of a dragon without wings or something. Just in
Yeah,
my
that
head.
that is one way to describe it.
Are they big?
No, very very tiny.
Oh, like miniature horses. Okay.
Oh, that sounds
Yes.
very adorable.
They're fairly adorable. They bite though. You don't want to get too close.
Hmm.
It's the best
Alright.
part about backstories. You can just make total bullshit up. Like there's pickup trucks from where Bernard is from.
Sure
That's
is.
how it is in my land, man. You asked.
I have little
told you.
acidic seahorses where I'm from.
They're
Okay,
Jewish.
it's now a good time for a bio break.
Yeah, we can take a 10-minute break. Make sure you take your long rests. Let's be back at.
All right, take long
Let's-
rest.
There's
Come on,
another
10,
long rest
15.
after that fight, right? Okay.
Yeah, take a long rest right now and then be back at 10:15
Sweet.
Okay, gotcha.
or 15 after. As far as no-goes goes, let's talk about your splint mail thing that you had going on before, huh?
Oh, you figured it out a little bit?
No, I didn't figure it out. All I had
Oh.
freaking DD over there try to go back and figure out what I had said before, but we can't figure it out. So, do you remember all what I was saying?
I just knew that I was going to get a discount, and
So
that
splits-
was it.
that's fair. Splints 200 gold. We'll say minus
Yeah.
25 for your old gold is 175, and then for helping them out, I'm thinking maybe 125 total.
Okay. So then I'm at 0 gold and still owe the guy 10 gold. So maybe the party is willing to spot me a few.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I've got a bunch of copper and silver here. What's the conversion? It's 10 silver?
10 to 10.
Okay. So yeah, I can get rid of my silver, and that's another 4 gold. So then the party owes 3. So I've got 5 copper remaining. Woot. As long as the party is willing to spot, what did I say? 6? Yeah, 6 gold.
I'll take it off of Bellamy. It's not as a punishment, but as like that's kind of his deal. It's like, yeah, dude, I would help you. That's kind of, I think he would. Right?
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know. If he says otherwise, I will change it because he's not here. Okay. No, I think that's fair enough. Just because I can't remember.
Yeah. So then if you could also, I can't seem to delete my favorites. If you could remove the
You have
chainmail
to-
infusion.
You see at the top left of your character sheet, there's that little like
Yeah.
mask with the wrench.
Yeah.
If you click the wrench, you can do things like that.
Oh. Nope, it's still not letting me delete it.
It's me, dude. What are you trying to delete?
The chainmail. Oh, there. Okay. So there's like a hashed box that says drop favorite. I was trying to drag the favorite into there, and it was not working. But there's a little red circle that you click for remove. So I figured that out. Okay then. And if you could fix my infusions. it still shows for my armor the name of the infusion is on the wooden buckler, even though so I can't change the name of the buckler because the buckler doesn't exist anymore because I made the Kruthrik shell. So I don't know where that's hiding because I can't see that item anymore. I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
But other than that, we're good.
It sounded like you're moving pouches. Just so you know. All right.
What?
So what's hiding? I was talking. What's hiding?
Oh. So if you hover over the armor class, it says that the handcrafted wooden buckler is still there.
Right.
But that's the infusion on the shield, and I don't know why it's still showing it as a separate thing. Because I just renamed the shield when I made it with the thing, but it's now showing as two separate items in the armor build-up. It's a weird thing that I've noticed.
So what should your armor class be right now?
That is correct. It's the correct number, but if you hover over it, it says I got 17 splint, 2 for the shield, 1 for the buckler. That is the infusion enhanced defense on the shield. And I don't know why it's two separate items. It's just a nitpicky thing, but if you have more sheet power than I do, maybe you can fix it.
I don't. I have just as much as you,
Oh.
but I know my way around these.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a nitpicky thing. Functionally, it is correct.
I think it's just a visual glitch, honestly.
Okay.
Based on what was here before and what's here now. As long as it's showing correct, I think that's fine.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, my AC went up to 21 instead of 20 when I put on the better armor, so I'm good.
And his infusion, the name of it is showing the old infused name.
Yeah.
Instead of infused or whatever. It's showing the right number, so it's fine. Good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Go take a break.
Yo.
Tomorrow's gonna suck.
You working?
Yeah.
What's going to be sucky about it?
I'm gonna get like 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, yeah, that always sucks. Is that true for every Friday? You always waking up that early?
No, every
Tomorrow
other week.
special? Oh, yeah,
No.
Thursday, I mean.
Yeah, it's Thursday, so normally I can sleep in on the weekend, but I work on a Friday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ironic thing is it was originally me that asked for it to come from Friday into Thursday because I was going to go to New York City to see a friend who has a book thing going on. But I came back from Texas sick. And so now I'm not going into New York City tomorrow. And I would have much preferred us to actually play tomorrow, but I didn't want to come back a day before and like have everyone try and switch their schedules around because everyone had known about this for a long time. So
Yeah.
well, ironic, but it would have worked better tomorrow for me as well.
Hmm.
But it was my idea, so what are you going to do?
Yeah. Yeah. Plus the 3-year-old.
Hey, there you are. Yeah. My days off continue until Monday, so I'll be sleeping my ass off tomorrow. But I've got, man, baseball coaching for the little 6 and 7-year-olds starts next week, so I'll have to contend with an actual responsibility outside of work, like an evening practices and shit.
This is what we get. This is what we get in the background. Come over here for a nice, quiet environment. This man. Sheesh.
That's generally true. Use your checklists. Gotcha. I did repair work on nuclear reactors and their supportive stuff, and they never gave a shit if we were tired. 48-hour Tiger repair teams go. Just it wasn't safe, but that's what they did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably not like FOD, right? You leave some loose screw in the wrong place, and yeah, single point of failure all over aircraft.
It's like Disney
Oh, okay. Are you near the coast or like in a high bird area? No.
So there's lots of geese and other
Oh, those are
large,
big.
like, yeah. We actually had one plane come back, and you saw the air crew get out, look at, they just stood at, looked at one of the engines. Then you had this building get out, all look at the engine. Then you had us come out and look at the engines. You could see daylight through a turboprop from the intake side.
Nice.
There's like 20 compressor blades and like an ignition chamber that
all
were
blown
gone.
out.
Yeah, it ate like 4 geese. And there was even damage on the blades. And this is a C-130. It's a big plane.
Huge.
Right?
Yeah, they carry tanks.
Yeah. So well, small tanks, like a Bradley.
Yeah. But they
Can't carry
carry
like an
cargo. They're cargo fucking planes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're big.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can see daylight from the intake,
That's cool.
and it's like, huh?
And
That's
it's still made it in safely. What do they have? 4
they have 4,
engines?
and they can fly perfectly fine on 2.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cold.
Hey, DM.
I'm sorry, I'm ready. I just got frozen banana in my mouth.
Oh, is that what
Happens
they're
to all
calling
of
it
us.
these days?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 days pass. Is day 5 of your 2-week journey here. Let me activate these. Side. Pause the game so you don't get any bright ideas. Okay.
Ooh,
You guys
there's
are
like building
passing
of some
along.
sort.
Yeah, you're passing along this little hovel in the desert here, and you notice a very handsome man with horns and wings. He seems to be farming fire beetles in this crack in the ground where they're kind of coming out of. They're going up. It's like a little hive almost. He knows you passing. He goes, "Oi, adventurers! How do ye?"
Very well, sir. Do you need any assistance?
Oh yes, I love some assistance. Please come.
Okay,
Grenwyn?
can I get a beat on this guy?
Sure.
No, but you
Insight.
could put a beetle on him.
Would you say an insight check?
Yeah, do an insight, and then somebody else do perception.
Sure.
I'm
You
not
want
the
to take that?
greatest at perception, so
Okay, I'll take it then. I've got a +2.
Oh, you know
I
what? Can I guidance?
I got +2.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, you can do it too.
Oops, that's funny. I did it twice, and they were both 7s.
I got you. No ghost can
Thanks.
do it too. I think that's
Oh, okay.
I don't notice anything. I'm excited to fight some
Whoa,
strange
No-Go
creatures.
sees everything.
So you guys kind of come to a halt here, and he's kind of beckoning you over. He seems like he's got good intentions. And
I'm going to leave my
do
horse
that as
behind.
well, but No Ghost does notice another figure in the building, kind of just watching through the window. Yeah, please come by.
Is he like trying
help
to
me with
be
some fire
hiding
beetles.
behind the curtains or something? The guy in the building?
Yeah, you can
Pay no
just
attention to the man
he's
behind the
just kinda, like,
curtains.
Okay,
peeking
so I
out.
let the party know, hey, you guys see that guy spying on us?
Well, oh, do I? Now that he pointed it out.
We're not expected here.
Like,
No,
I don't
you-
make it obvious. Like, I don't point and be like, look at him. I'd be
I
like,
got you. Head nod.
You
spy
guys,
at 6 o'clock or whatever, right?
you guys
Just
kind of look
kinda
over,
like,
and the curtains kind of draw shut as they notice y'all noticing.
oh, I was
Well,
trying to
that's
not
nothing, just
let him notice that I noticed or whatever. I was trying to be stealthy about my signals. I guess I'm not the stealthiest.
Yeah, not good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
but
a
he
divine
beckons you over.
sense.
He's like, "Yeah, I could use some help if you're willing. I'd love to see what your big muscles can do with these little fiery beetles."
What? All right, so I'm definitely doing divine sense. What is his deal? So I can detect good and evil until, let's see, my next turn. Anything affected by the Hallow spell, or I'll know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
It does ping off a little. What's that? I don't know. Bad smell in his direction of one of them things.
All right. Do I feel that in the house as well?
Yes.
Does it feel the same as his?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I do believe these are fiends, but I think we should see what they're all about.
Right. Should I know anything about fiends? They're not from my world, as far as I know. Are they bad?
No, these would.
Well, they could be, but they aren't necessarily.
Maybe we could turn a fiend into a friend.
Well, they're spelled almost the same in common. Let's give it a shot.
So you guys.
Nogos, you seem hesitant.
Well, she said that they're fiends. In from where I'm from, some of the great evils we fought used fiends as like their outward visages.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're, yeah, like the evil stayed in the background and let the fiends do work. So there might be somebody in charge of these guys. I don't know if the fiends in this world work the same as the fiends in my world.
Suspicious.
Then I think we should be on guard, but I think we should, give this fellow a chance.
All right. So I'll hop off my horse and begin advancing towards the beetles.
Now, you say these are fire beetles. I'm sorry, you didn't mention your name. I'm Grandwin. And who might you be?
Oh, you can call me Ringo. And he kind of like flexes a little bit, kind of showing off. He's got like a long spear that he stabs into one of the fire beetles. Like, that'll make a good dinner.
Oh, these are your food.
Oh, absolutely. And kind of like a bead of sweat runs down his chest and rubs it on. Like, don't mind.
Goodness. You look a bit warm.
Oh, don't worry. I'm used to it. Being very hot.
Do you think these creatures are edible for all, or are you specially accustomed for a diet that consists of them?
Edible for everybody I know. Hey, if you're feeling warm yourself, why don't you give one a try? I'd love to see you do it.
Well, I mean, we are going to be short on food at some point. I just mean maybe we could make some rations out of these. I'm not talking about making a big sweaty show about it.
No, sure. I mean, I come up here all day, every day. I live in this little crevice here. I just love to watch you do it.
Okay, well, here I'll try and do
weird.
it. I'll
What are you
reach
doing
up.
with them?
Can I make an attack on a lava beetle since he said he wanted to see me do it?
Yeah, go nuts.
But do it for a sexy like.
I say as I lunge with my extra large boning knife for an 11. I'm going to use my inspiration on that and re-roll for a nat 20. I'm glad I used that inspiration. A nat 20 for a 27.
All right, so yeah, you stab this thing and it dies at your stab. It's just a common pest in the wilderness here. Do you want to do it sexily with your nat 20? Is that what you're going for?
I do, yeah. It actually involves me like turning my back to the beetle in a coy like, oh, is there danger around? I don't even know. I'm just looking at you and your eyes and then reaching my blade out and just reaching like between my legs and stabbing it between my legs as I pull it in and out a couple of times to really get the boning knife in there from under between my legs, and then I pull it out and I wipe the blade down to make sure it's nice and clean.
It's a great solution. So yeah, you do those things and he steps forward and goes, oh wow, that was intense. And as he says that, the other figure that was hiding indoors comes outdoors. It's a female version of him. She goes, you get off my man! And she immediately attacks.
Oh, we got ourselves caught in a good old-fashioned mud pit. We got to get out of here.
Right. I'm rolling initiative. Everybody do initiative to do this thing.
To do what thing? To fight off the jealous fiend wife of the sexy Fabio fiend that I'm too successful in seducing with my killing of a fire beetle? Just get that for your notes, Chantel, for the recap next time. What's actually happening here?
I'm sorry, wait, repeat that.
I don't think I can. All right. Initiative.
Yeah, we have a very jealous individual hopping in to get you off of her dang man. All right. Bernard is first to react of this woman hopping out of the building. She is clad in scale mail, and she is holding a large spear, and she does not look happy.
All right, that's fair. I'll just look at this guy and like give him a little wink, and then I'll start running. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll make it. I'll dash 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I'll just be like, come and get me. If you think I did something wrong, we can settle it the old fashioned way. And that's it. I don't know what to do right here except for not do anything. So you guys do something.
Bellamy is stunned. He's like, oh, what's going on? He's back with his horse and mounts up and then uses his horse movement to just get away. He doesn't want that nonsense love triangle that you have created.
I didn't do anything except for oblige the request of my host.
Ringo here sees what's going on. He's like, oh, no, honey, it's not what it looks like, I swear. She's like, bullshit. And she takes flight and comes at you very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Almost twice the speed of normal walking. And she is going to stab. She doesn't quite hit you, though. You're pretty dexterous on your feet over there. She goes, oh, now I'm mad.
What's she trying to hit me with? What
A
weapon did you say?
spear right now.
A spear. Okay.
All right.
And she had nice armor on, huh?
It's a scale man.
All right. I'm going to use my whip. And apparently that is my weapon.
I get the impression this couple will like that.
It has a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, so you do hit her. She goes,
Right, so I'm going to run up to her. I'm going to go,
she's using a whip.
you better get away from my compatriot. He was here just trying to make our way across, and your husband was very forward. So if you have a problem, you need to take it up with your own mate and sort yourselves out.
But we're not a thing or anything.
And that's it.
Go
But
ahead
we're
and
not
make
the thing.
Go ahead and make a dex save, Brandon.
All right. Wait for save. There we go. 15.
To make it, you take 3 fire damage as she rebukes your whipping.
Okay.
She goes, and you can kind of feel the heat of her passion attack you.
I said take it up with your husband.
I'll take it up as I see fit. Alright, no goes.
I'm going to stay with my horse, and I'm going to use its movement to try and get close to Bernard, and then I'm going to try and like pick him up and put him on my horse, and then
That's 60 feet, and then athletics.
Is that really better than on my turn just getting over to the horses?
yeah, but she followed you.
Yeah, well, she will continue to.
Oh, that was bad.
PR, 60 feet. I feel like I can. There we go.
So I guess I try and pick you up, and I don't know. Maybe your shiny new studded leather is just too slippery, and I can't pick you up.
What is
I
it?
guess
Man?
either way, I feel like it would be bad for me to have been picked up because then I wouldn't be able to move at all now on my turn. That's what I'm saying. Now on my turn, I can actually get away. She doesn't even have a reaction for an opportunity attack because she already rebuked the other person. So now you're just going to be in range for her as I go get away. So I don't like that she hurt Gwynwyn. This is totally unprovoked. I am going to reach out with my boning knife and attack her. 24 to hit for 13 damage. Oh, hold on. We are probably in sneak attack. Oh, no, you're not within melee range. Okay, never mind. So just 13 damage.
Wait, if I'm within my melee range, does that count?
I don't think so. Let me double check real quick. Sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to ram my shield into her chest as an improvised weapon. That will be 20. And if that hits, 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right, you guys are hitting with these attacks, but she seems to be brushing them off with much ease.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is my movement. I'm going to action surge for a dash, get on the horse, and then use the horse's movement if possible to flee with Bellamy.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Bellamy pieces out. Ringo's like, "No, honey, I swear it's totally innocent. I just needed help for dinner." All right. And she has hellfire eyes towards Bernard still. And from a distance, her hellfire eyes shoot out some beams towards you. One of them hitting, doing 15 fire damage.
Whoa.
Okay. When does the horse move? Did it move at all on my turn? Or is it only going to move on my next turn?
I'd say you used up your turn to mount it.
To get there?
That should be half
okay.
Anyway, so we'll call that next turn.
All right.
All right. I'm going to hit her again with my whip and tell her to back off.
Grenwyn, you got to get out of here. You're going to be the only one left.
I will. Does that hit 20?
20 does hit.
All right, I'm going to get here, and if I can get on the horse, I will.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. We agree, he's your husband. Nobody is asking for him. Now quit attacking us.
Yeah, you say that, and you get the weirdest fit of coughing after you say that. And it's just for 30 seconds straight, just a hard, bad cough. All right.
Maybe she's trying to laugh?
No, it's definitely not normal, but no ghosts.
I am gonna cast Fog Cloud on them and then scoot with the horse. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the horse's movement and GTFO.
Alrighty. Since you were already mounted, we'll say you GTFO'd out of there. There's this foggish cloud in front of Bernard. What do you want to do with that?
All right. Does it seem like a dashing horse can outpace this creature? Because if not, we're going to have to turn right back around and fight.
I'll let you make an assumption.
Well, she's really fucking fast. That's what I know. So I'll take off in like or this direction to utilize more of the fog cloud as she comes in my direction. You know what I mean? And just kind of run off screen with the most of my movement, and to try and keep them coming towards me instead of Grinwyn, I'll just shout something very inflammatory like, honey, if you just finished poisoning your wife, I can finally be with you. I'll be back later to check. And just ride off.
All right. So yeah, you guys get away from the couple. She's yelling slurs at you as you're getting away, and Grinwyn's horse follows procedure as she's having this weird fit.
Whew. Are we able to regroup?
Well,
They don't follow. You guys get away.
Okay.
That was the wildest thing I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand the customs around here, but I don't know what lessons to be learned there are, if any.
Don't be sexy.
Is that truly a moral to be upheld here? If so, I honestly don't appreciate that part of the culture.
Maybe don't talk to strangers?
Oh, okay.
But, I like talking to strangers. I don't know.
Don't stab strangers' suppers.
But like, he offered it to me. That was going to be my supper. I thought we were all going to get some supper.
He said he wanted adventurers. He was looking for people. What was that about?
Maybe he wanted adventurers to sleep with.
Well, I think that may be true. But we didn't know.
Well, didn't even know someone was in the house, really. I mean, as far as, jealous wife.
I'm at different scenes that you guys have.
Well, what are you going to do? At least we're all safe.
I'm just glad they didn't follow us. All right, on with our journey, I guess.
All right. It just got very quiet. What happened? Oh, that makes sense. 1 second, guys.
Just with a psycho wife.
Apparently, he does this a lot. Maybe it's a ploy that they have, like a little sex thing. It turns them on to like freak people out. He can seduce them, and then she comes out and runs them off.
Is that a normal thing where you're from?
No, I'm just saying. I think that might be it. They seem very into weird things.
Okay. On we go, I suppose.
All right. So the days start going by.
That sounds like a long rest.
Yeah, go ahead and take long rests. Travel time. You know how it is. And it's Grenwyn seems to be coming down with some kind of sickness. She's coughing a lot. She's just feeling
Not a disease, is it?
really weakened.
Well,
Not
shit,
mechanical.
Grenwyn, you don't look so good. I'm no doctor, but I have some basic first aid training. Can I take a look at you?
Please, this is weird. I don't understand. I'm immune to disease. This is odd.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
23.
Yeah, you look her over, and with your years of experience, you don't seem to recognize what's going on with her.
Well, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. I'm very comfortable diagnosing these sort of respiratory ailments. I saw a lot of them in my world, but from what I've seen in yours, it's serious and rare. And I think you need a specialist.
What? Can I take some time to just like commune with Sylvanus?
Sure.
And I'll just try and pray to him that he let the nature around me, the lava as it is, help to mitigate whatever's going on with me and to allow me to just feel his presence, even if we're in a place that wouldn't normally lend itself to the god of nature.
Noted. You don't get much of a response.
Oh, and pray for answers. Like, what's going on? Help me figure that out.
And mysterious ways or whatever, but
yeah,
obviously, immediately you don't get anything because you're praying. It's not like he's standing in front of you, right? It's a prayer. Alrighty. So you guys kind of continue on your journey. You're hoping for some answers or for some divine healing along your way, as much as you can pray for. Let's do a couple perception checks. We'll say from 2 of you.
Oof.
So
you said from 2 of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense since you're having a fit.
Right. I don't know what's going on. Am I still coughing? What's happening with me? What does this look like?
Yeah,
and how long
hanging
ago?
in there, but you feel it, which is strange for you. It's definitely a new thing.
How long has this been going on? For like 5 days? Or for like an hour?
It just started kicking in the last couple days here. Just
Couple days,
progressively
okay.
getting worse. You're hoping that you're at the climax.
All right. Also, I'm going to check my spells because I can change them at the start or at the end of each long rest. So I'm going to see if maybe there's something that could help me.
Sure.
You guys can keep going on.
So let's see. Ogos rolled a 10. All you notice as you guys are kind of going down is you see some smoke rising, probably down south here. Not too much of an interest. Maybe something you want to look at, maybe not. Up to you guys. What do you want to do? Carry on or look at smoke into lava terrain?
I pointed out to the party. You see that smoke over there?
Yeah, I'm curious by nature. We're all pretty good shape, well rested. Haven't seen much in a couple of days on the road. Don't mind taking a look.
All right.
What do you guys think?
Is Bellamy kind of stealthy? Can he go scout ahead for us and like hide?
There's not going to be much of anything to hide, but he can certainly sneak around, take a peek. It's very.
He could build a minor image of a rock.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that once. You could definitely do a thing.
And I want to, yeah, and I'll take a look too. I'm pretty comfortable going with them. I am also very sneaky.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead. Him stealth a little bit. You stealth a little bit. Advantage.
23 for me.
I'll just move you guys up here. Oh, no. Okay. So you guys notice up ahead, they haven't really noticed you, but there are some lizard folk hanging around in an open crater in the ground of lava. They seem to be cooking some fire beetles.
Do we know anything about these lizard folk, other than that they were in a conflict with another type of people from the city?
Make a history check. Recall information of the commission.
Oh, nat 20 for a 21.
Between, obviously, you recall the fighting going on between them and troglodytes.
Troglodytes.
And they are the type to attack on sight, just because there's not a lot out here to eat other than fire beetles, and they're vicious. So if they see you, they may attack.
Bellamy, let's get back. All right, guys, here's the rundown. We don't know like what the deal is with the troglodytes and the lizard folk, but there's some lizard folk over there, and I'm pretty sure they're going to attack on sight. Should we just avoid this altogether? I feel like if we step in and then they attack us and then we kill them, all of a sudden we might be drawn into a greater conflict without ever intending to be.
Oh. I think we did want to avoid this conflict in the first place. We talked about this, and it could lead to all-out war.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Let's make a wide path around them.
Yeah.
So you guys
We back up. Yeah, just go way around.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
Yeah, we'll go face to face with dragons, but we're not fucking with no lizard folk.
I don't want to be the one who ends up killing innocent civilians because they couldn't figure out their own drama. Let them kill each other.
Agreed.
All right,
guys-
so I have detect poison and disease. I'm going to cast that on myself at some point throughout this time.
I've got something about concentrator. She just rolled a concentration spell that rolled 6 concentrators in the chat box.
I don't know what the heck that was about.
Yeah.
And why do I have a 30-foot? Oh, because I... Anyway, so I cast that on myself. What do I detect any poison or disease?
Do you detect anything in anybody
Right.
else as well?
Yeah, that's right. Poison and disease in that area.
So you do the thing. You
Mhm.
all seem, as far as your spell is concerned, totally healthy. And as you cast that, you're actually taken aback by the force needed to cast it, and it almost knocks you off of your horse,
Oh,
which is obviously very strange.
I don't understand what's happening. Detect magic on myself.
Are you sure you're hydrated? It's very hot here.
Maybe
Sorry, I was
she
on mute.
cursed you. The fiends from my home can lay curses on you.
Well, why? Oh, that's.
Why would she curse me?
Was it since then?
Guess I shouldn't have attacked her at all.
No, I mean, you're
It is since then. I started coughing, and that was. I don't feel. I can't discern anything weird, but I feel awful. No, I feel so dizzy. Oh, this is not good.
We could always go back if we need to. Either pleading for a relief to the curse, or perhaps destroying the person who put the curse on you.
How do we know if she even cursed me, though? I don't detect anything weird. I mean, I guess I don't have detect curse. Is that a thing?
It is a thing. I know of it, but I don't have it. Sorry. Does Bellamy have it, or have access to it?
To a detect curse. Is that what you're shooting for?
Yeah.
No, let's take Oh, he's got detect magic as well.
I do too.
But not detect curse?
No. It might be a cleric only spell.
We've got to press on. There's no sentence going back. Let's go forward. We've got to get to where we've got to get.
Definitely don't want to be stuck in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, if you're
It's not
gonna
even
get
desert,
sicker,
it's like-
it'd be better to be in a town. So let's get to a town. Perhaps there's medical practitioners there.
Maybe the sharktopus can help. I don't know.
Oh, you are sick.
Wouldn't that be
Oh,
funny?
Alright, so you
Yeah.
guys-
So we continue on.
Alright. Well, I use the same scene. Next notable thing that happens are just a group of fire snakes here. Pop them in. Random encounter kind of deal. They notice you and they kind of slither your way. You guys can do with that. You're fast enough to ignore them or even fight them.
I think we just
Sorry,
avoid
working
them.
out,
Rendwin's
we-
looking pretty rough.
Have
Yeah.
we fought one of these before?
These are fire snakes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, those weren't
They're
very
the ones
tough.
that when they don't they spit fire or something, like the trolls, or is that something else?
That's something else.
No, let's just let's go
That's
around
the point.
the unnecessary danger. This is not our mission. We're not going to go through the wilderness slaying every creature we find.
Yes, that feels like a better choice for now. I still feel terrible.
Bump
So we attempt to avoid.
Bump ahead a few days here. You can go ahead and take your long rests. Right. Just in case. So you guys are kind of rushing along. Let's have No-Ghost do a perception check at advantage. Okay. Alright. So, again, staying in the same scene. I'll move you to say it. Oh, yeah, totally different landscape. You notice, as you guys are kind of moving along, a different tribe, but of lizard folk down here. They seem to be tracking you guys down and following you, kind of getting closer while you're resting. As you're moving, you get further away because you're a lot faster than them. But what do you want to do with that, if anything?
So we have lizard folk following us. 5 of them.
Yes.
Well, if they've seen us and they haven't attacked, maybe there's a chance to communicate.
I think that's a good idea.
Can anyone talk to them?
I don't know.
Does anyone have a gift we could present as an offering of peace?
Hmm.
Who notices? No-Ghost notices. I should mention, too, that they're not trying to be like, oh, we're trying to catch up to you guys and say hi. It's like they're licking their lips and...
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. They want to eat us, guys. We should either make their deaths quick and painless, or move maybe a little faster.
So giving them my used leather armor wouldn't do much in this situation, I guess. Okay.
I mean, they might lick it,
Well,
and it might hold them at bay for a little bit, tasting your sweat.
all right.
But
Well, in the special forces that I used to assist in, again, I wasn't in it, but I helped with it. The tactics they used, I found they always attacked when they sensed a weakness or when they could set up a weakness. They would only attack when they had an advantage. Here's what I'm concerned about. Right now, we're all pretty healthy, so they're not attacking. But what if something else ambushes us and we barely get out alive? That's when this group jumps on us. So if we have to fight them, I say we do it now when we're healthy.
That is strategic thinking.
mostly healthy. Grendwin's still looking really rough.
Yeah.
She is progressively getting worse every day. It's been...
I can do it. It's fine. I'm fine.
All the more reason to force the fight now instead of a day or two from now
Mhm.
when she could be unconscious.
I
I'm
think he's
good with
right.
that.
Let's go. I'll bless you before we go in.
Do you guys have ranged weapons? I would
Yes.
equip them if possible. We'll take some shots out as they come near. Good luck.
I can actually shoot them from here.
Let me see how far this is. There used to be like disadvantage range for a crossbow, but that's what I would equip. So I've got my crossbow equipped now.
All right. So they didn't. I'm going a little closer here. They didn't expect you guys to see them kind of tracking you down. So go ahead. We'll do initiative, and then you guys will get a surprise round.
Sweet. Maybe we turn the tables on them.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's an initiative under 20.
it's initiative over 10.
All right, 14, not bad. Yeah, everybody's blessed, by the way.
Cool.
First, it's going to let loose a bolt. Feel it. It's one of you. He's going to attack this one on the bottom left. He just hits for 12 piercing. Good hit. He was not expecting that. It's taken back. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to hit the far right one, this guy, with my lightning.
Yeah, that hits hard. Whole 10. Right? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, it hits 10, you remove 12? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I typed out what I meant to take away.
16 to hit on this one closest to me.
Yep.
We're not doing advantage, right? Surprise round does not mean advantage. Okay.
Yeah, you guys just get a free turn that will kill.
And that's it for me.
Remember, you have your horse's movement of 60 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to pull my horse around over here and use Sacred Flame on this guy right here. So dex saving throw.
Go ahead and cast it. He makes it. Just makes it.
Well, it would have only been 2 damage anyway. So that's it.
We'll role play that as calling it the cold 3 off. Alright, Bellamy, top the round. He's going to let loose another bolt. He is going to hit with said bolt on the next nearest dude here for 9 whole piercing. Boom. No ghosts.
I can't hear you, Nogos.
Does that hit? 16?
Yes, 16 definitely hits.
Okay.
What?
And then,
Which one?
so 11 damage on the far right one.
He is hanging on to a thread of life. Alright, Bernard.
All right. Making my way a little closer to the front lines. We got 80 feet of range on the light crossbow, so that's within range. Oh, 12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
Unless I action surge. 13 to hit.
13's also not going to hit.
All right. I'm going to drop this stupid light crossbow on the ground and spin on it. Pull out my boning knife. Step a little closer to the front lines. And that's my turn.
Well, you could get closer, right? Your horse can move 60.
Yeah.
I get off my horse, man. I fight on my feet.
Oh, okay. I'll move down back here-ish where you started. Cool. Yeah, you hop down and head on over. Okay. Where we at? This guy. Yeah, so these guys, obviously very scaly. They're holding a shield, some clubs. The shields are like have spikes all over the front of them. This other guy just looks super buff. He also has a spike shield and some javelins. Okay. Let's see, this guy's gonna go. He's got some movement speed. He's gonna run up here. And he's gonna pull out his own javelin and try to chuck it at Bernard.
Huh.
Yeah, he's gonna miss, and he no longer has a javelin.
Neo Matrix dodge.
It hits a rock next to you and snaps in pieces. Alright, this guy is going to... He's gonna try and do the same thing. Yeah! Ooh, that's what I like to see. He hits you for 11 piercing on Bernard.
Okay.
His javelin snaps on the impact.
Ow.
Alright, Brendwin.
I'm going to come here and use my whip to attack that guy.
Muted?
Is muted. She is whipping.
I'm going to whip it, and whip it not so good with the 13.
Into shape.
All right, does the 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Yeah.
You might have to move his base it's closer.
And then I'm just going to retreat back, I guess. Oh, with my horse? Yeah, I guess I'm on my horse. So I'm just going to move back over here with my horse.
Cool.
I think I can do that.
No, that's totally fair.
Okay. And that'll be it.
Alrighty, don't worry, guys. I have more javelins to throw at Bernard specifically.
Fuck me in particular.
Yeah! He does not hit go. Snap, crackle, pop on that javelin. Alright, big guy. Is He's got a bunch of javelins. Move faster now. Yeah, so he does take one javelin, toss it on over to Bernard. Almost like a game of catch with these rolls. It's gonna miss. So that happens at the end of the round. Oh, so many things. Do that. So these guys up here.
What in the world?
They
Troglodytes.
they're looking hungry too. They're looking hungry. They see some weakness going on with their super enemies. Bellamy is like, oh shit, but he's going to keep crossbow. Ooh, he's going to miss hard. Okay. All right, no ghosts. These lizard people notice these other things appearing here. They're definitely caught in the middle here. They look surprised and almost a little scared. Almost. Okay, 26. Which one was that on? This bigger one? Or okay. 7. Yeah, no. Straight up be 12. All right, Bernard.
All right. Sick of having all those javelins thrown at me. I'm gonna bend down, pick up a large rock from the ground, and chuck it at the nearest one right here. Improvised weapons can have a range of up to 20 feet. That's 20 feet with normal range. So I'm just gonna chuck a rock at them.
Sounds fair to me.
So I'm just gonna make an attack roll, but the damage won't be this. The damage will just be 1d4. But I'm going to maximize it by using my bonus action to make this rock completely break over it if I do hit. Okay, so that will be 23 to hit. And then, oh yeah, so it'll be 4 plus 5, 9 damage, because I maxed the 1d4 for using my bonus action, and then 5 for my dexterity.
Well, alrighty.
And then I'm like, ah! 3, 5, 6, and go take some cover behind the horse. Which we might want to just get on our horses, by the way, since we're right next to them, and just get out of here, I say.
Everybody else is still on their horse, I think.
Yeah. So I can get on my horse and just be on my way too. But let's see how this plays out.
He attempts to claw twice, misses them, and then goes for a bite that sinks in deep into his skin.
As that guy moves closer, I just say, hello, new friend.
Right, friends. They don't understand what you say.
Oh.
Alright. This dude looks very close to death as it is, but he basically sinks into his neck there and just rips him apart. Go now. He tries to hit him with his club and his spiked shield. They both do not pierce. What have I done? Alright, here comes lots of rolls. Okay. So between the two of them, it's 4 claws and 2 bites. Bites hit, claws did not. You guys also thinking? This guy's gonna feel a little freaky when you come over and try and attack the party. Bellamy specifically. His club and his shield. Club is going to hit for 6 bludgeoning. Okay, Grenwyn, please take a turn.
Oh, get out! Get away from that! That is my friend. Oh, no. I can't hit anymore. All right, you said, what are we doing? Getting out of here or staying here?
Getting out of here.
All right.
You got 60 feet.
You could always Sacred Flame them on your way out or something if you wanted to.
Well, I just used my action to whip them.
Yeah, I got you.
is that 60? I think that's 60.
Yeah.
All right. That is it. And everybody's still blessed.
The vibrations of the horse trotting away is making you feel nauseous. Okay, so we're going to do some infighting. Assume some damage to speed it up since it's not affecting you guys. Man is going to attack the javelin. Melee, shield. He's going to start missing. They're not looking too good against this new threat. Bellamy is going to disengage and also run off. No ghosts.
I am going to magic missile. How many darts do I get? 3?
Darts. Each
3. So one into the near death guy here, and then one into this guy, and one into that guy. And then I'm going to scoot on my horse after the party.
Bernard.
All right, I'm going to pick up the light crossbow I had dropped behind that horse before. Get on this horse and take off after Milgos.
All right. That's plenty.
And then we watch the feast.
All right. So you guys get plenty of distance away. Keep traveling along your path here. As you rush away, you hear the sounds of violence in the background. You look behind. Let me skip the days ahead. Days the years. All right. So night falls. It's about 11 o'clock. You get a nice long rest.
Woohoo!
What is your watch? Is that what it's called? The watch.
Yep.
Who's keeping watch?
I will
cycle
for the
it.
first 4 hours or whatever the standard rotation is.
It's normally 2, unless you're an elf that only needs 4 hours of rest anyway.
Yeah,
You need-
mine, the long rests are now 12 hours, I was saying. So you'll actually need to take a little longer so everybody gets their fair share.
Mm-hmm. So basically 2 cycles of 2 hours of watch for each of us.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or 4-hour watches, and then we get a nice long 8-hour block of sleep. That probably makes more sense. So yeah,
Probably.
you're gonna do first 4. Grenwyn's got the second 4, she said, and I'll take the last 4.
That'll work. All right.
Yeah, just keep sleeping, Bellamy. It's totally fine. We know you're tired.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was an elf, and so he would only have to sleep for 4 hours, and he just doesn't have to do watch?
He just likes to meditate for 12 hours a day.
He just furiously meditates.
Stop distracting me with your snoring.
All right, so you guys got about 4 more days traveling here. Nothing else much happens. Too much of interest here, but let's see. New day. You guys wake up about 3 o'clock. Hard to say wake up. The sun really beats on as you're going, and you start your travel here. You're getting into the midday. Sun's starting to go down when Grenwyn she starts feeling extra sick. She looks out at the group. Everybody, you guys kind of put a pause in your travel, and her orifices of her face starts flowing a viscous black ooze, and she falls unconscious off the horse.
Oh no. Well, shit, we need to at least stabilize her. Get her to medical attention as soon as we
She is
can.
laying on the ground unconscious, and that is actually where we're going to end the session for today.
Oh shit.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Well, bad for Grenwyn, but good for my
Yeah, that's good. I'm tired too, man. But thanks for adjusting schedules and making it happen. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone's flexibility.
Possibility, she said.
Flexibility.